You're not ugly, you just didn't realize that it's a lot easier than you think to look prettier and more attractive. Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. We're gonna keep the glow up series going, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you guys the easiest things you can do to instantly get prettier and more attractive from the inside out. These are habits that you can incorporate into your routine every single day or every single week. Some of these things I'm gonna be telling you are gonna work instantly. You will feel and see a difference. You might have to take 5 extra minutes out of your day to look 10 times better. Isn't that a really good trade-off? A lot of times we compare ourselves to other people. We think, why don't I look like her? What is she doing to look that good? It must be really expensive to look that good. Or you might think, I just don't have what it takes. I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I'm gonna stop your train of thought right there. Yes, you do. You do have what it takes and you do have time. Time is just excuses. I'm sorry.
Whatever that means.
And a lot of you guys might also be thinking it's so expensive to look put together and to look attractive. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. It's not. That is a lie spoon-fed to us by the beauty industry. So in this video, I'm literally gonna be telling you tips that you can do either for free or it's gonna be pretty affordable, and you're gonna look and feel so much better and so much more confident. You don't need expensive procedures. You don't need Botox or filler to look good. And also everything I'm gonna be talking about is super effective, especially for me. These are the things I've been doing for years now. They were super effective for me in my journey and they made such a huge difference in my own appearance and my own confidence. So let's get into it. Make sure you watch all the way to the end so you don't miss out, because all of these tips are super important. And as you're watching, if you have any thoughts, if you've done any of these things, or if you have anything you've done that made you feel better and prettier from the inside out, put it in the comments. We all need to learn from each other. Let's get into it. One of the main things that most people actually do not care for, and it's one of the most important things that you absolutely need to be caring for and putting time and effort into, especially because it only takes like 5 to 10 minutes max out of your day, and it's gonna make you look 10 times better, like exponentially once you start doing it, is taking care of your skin. And if you're in your 20s, now is the best time to start taking care of your skin. I know so many people who didn't do that in their 20s. They didn't put any effort into creating a skincare routine, and now they are regretting it in their 40s. And if you're somebody who struggles with a lot of skin texture, a lot of breaking out, or a lot of redness, I wanted to show you guys kind of like this Indian beauty secret that my mom taught me that is genuinely going to help you so much, and you can make this at home. It's gonna probably cost less than $10. It's an at-home face mask that's really going to help for clearing skin, smoothing out skin texture, calming down breakouts and inflammation and redness, and overall just smoothing out your skin and making it look more hydrated and juicy and plump and glassy, because let's be so for real, we all want glass skin, right? Now all you're gonna need for this face mask is an aloe vera plant, like the actual plant. This is available at most grocery stores, and then you're gonna get some rose water. Usually I get this off of Amazon, and then this part is optional, but a tiny pinch of turmeric. Cut up a chunk of that aloe vera plant, put it into a blender, and then take about 2 teaspoons of rose water, put that in there as well, then add your pinch of turmeric. You don't need too much turmeric for this, by the way. It is very potent and very powerful. If you put too much, it could stain your skin, so be careful of that. Blend this up and it should be kind of like this slightly thick consistency. I had a bunch of skin texture. This is how my skin was looking one day, and my mom was like, what is going on? Why do you have so many bumps all over your face? Because that actually was not normal for me. I know regular skin texture is definitely normal. Having a few bumps here and there, not a big deal. If you have a ton of tiny bumps, that is actually not normal. I get so many comments of people saying like skin texture is normal, and while a little bit of texture absolutely is normal, having that many bumps is not, and it's actually happening because you're doing something wrong. I wasn't sure why I had those bumps, but when I started using this face mask, my skin literally cleared up within 2 weeks and smoothed out completely, and all of that skin texture was completely gone, and also a lot of the redness I had around my cheeks was completely gone. Again, this is a face mask that is super affordable. It's also going to be really great if you have acne scars, because turmeric is really anti-inflammatory. It's really great for brightening up your skin. Rose water is super hydrating and soothing and calms down inflammation on the skin. If it's irritated, it's really going to help with that. And aloe is just very hydrating, moisturizing. Another underrated way to start looking really good really fast, especially if you constantly wake up with a puffy face or you feel like you're just bloated all the time, and people don't even realize this, but it is so important, is reducing your sodium intake. Not cutting out salt altogether, because we absolutely need it, but having too much sodium can actually just make you look puffy and bloated. Like, have you ever had like a ton of pizza or a huge fast food meal or something with a lot of soy sauce, and you wake up the next day and you clearly see your face being super puffy and inflamed? That is literally because of sodium. Any fast food or restaurant food is going to have high amounts of sodium because that's how you make it taste really good. And of course, having it once in a while in moderation is totally fine. I have pizza too, but you want to make sure you're not making this a daily habit. Too much sodium is going to make your under eyes look puffier, your jawline is going to be less defined, and your whole face is just going to look a little bit swollen. But if you want to look really, really snatched, have less sodium, especially the night before you have like a big event, or if you're trying to take photos, do not be eating a ton of fast food or sodium the night before. It just makes your body hold on to more water. And that's why sometimes your weight can go up one day and be 2 pounds less the next day. And I'm sure a lot of people would agree with this. I feel like this is like a universal fact, but there's nothing more attractive than when somebody is very invested in grooming themselves and keeping themselves looking clean and put together. This goes for men and women. One of the things I think is so important, kind of looking clean and feeling clean and more confident. This is going to make your skin look incredibly smooth. And if you wear makeup, your makeup is also just going to look less cakey. It's going to sit nicely on your face and look a lot smoother. What I personally love to do is shave the face. And I know a lot of people get really scared of this because they think, oh no, I've always been told that my hair is going to grow back thicker. No, it won't. That is a total myth. I know I'm still gonna have people fighting back about this in the comments, but shaving your face is actually not gonna make your hair grow back thicker. We can't change the thickness of the hair. It's coming from inside of our skin. And I'm gonna give you an alternative. If you really don't want to shave your face, I'm gonna tell you what to do instead. Shaving your face at home is something you really have to get used to. So I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. By the way, it's also called dermaplaning. And another benefit that it has is it makes your skincare absorb better into your skin. So if you feel like your skincare products are just never working and you're buying all of the right stuff, maybe try something like this and it might help you out. The first thing you need if you're shaving your face is a face oil. You do not want to be doing this dry. You will hurt your skin and damage your skin barrier. And then you want to take a face razor specifically. You do not want to use the same razor that you use on your body. Absolutely not. Face razors are very different. They have this kind of serrated edge like this and they make it very easy. And all you're going to do is hold your face up tight, and with the oil on your face, you're going to lightly slide this razor down in a diagonal motion, making sure you're not being too rough with this. This part is always so satisfying because I love seeing those little hairs come off. And after you do this, your face is also going to look so glowy. Like, it's one of those things that gives you glass skin pretty instantly. And you always want to make sure you moisturize really nicely afterwards, because shaving your face is also a type of exfoliation. By the way, everything I talk about is going to be linked in the description box below. If you absolutely do not want to shave your face, another option you can get is laser hair removal. Now, that is a procedure that can get kind of expensive and pricey, and you do need to do 4 to 6 sessions, but it will stop the growth of any more hair on your face and it will make it go away for a really long time. And it is something I actually want to do in the future too. I just haven't gotten around to it, so I've been sticking to shaving my face. And another part of the face that a lot of people forget about grooming is the inside of the nose. You guys, I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting across from someone and I just see a lot of nose hairs peeking out, and nose hairs are a lot more visible than you think, and it can just honestly make you look kind of unclean. I literally just use something like this. This is a nose hair trimmer that I just got on Amazon. I'm gonna link it. You just turn it on and you go directly into your nose and it gets rid of your nose hairs in like less than a minute. Even shaving the face takes less than 10 minutes and lasts for like 2 weeks. Also, making sure your eyebrows are groomed is gonna make a huge difference. Your brows actually have the power to frame and lift up your entire face. So even if I'm not wearing makeup, the one thing I absolutely make sure is that my brows are groomed and kind of filled in, and it just makes me look 10 times more put together. Like, I honestly don't even feel like I need makeup when my brows are done. I literally will just take something like this. This is from the drugstore actually, NYX Micro Brow Pencil, fill in the shape and make the hairs look thicker. And then I also use this Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. There's no shade on this, but it's like the dark brown one. This is also going to make your brow hairs look a lot thicker because it's kind of like mascara, but for your brow hairs, to make them stand up a little bit, look a little bit more groomed. And this stuff genuinely lasts all day long. Like, I went to a water park and I just did these 2 things and I was drenched in water because there were so many slides and things like that, but my brows lasted all day long. Now, something a lot of us have that is completely natural, sometimes it's genetic, is dark circles. And lightening your dark circles even just by a little bit can actually just make your features look so much brighter and your eyes are gonna look more awake. Think about it, like, if you just look really tired all the time, like you just rolled up out of bed and left the house, it's really not doing you any favors, okay? I say this with love.
That your issue is. But sometimes I know I'm gonna tell you what your issue is.
And this is not an ad, this is not sponsored, this is just something I've been using for a really long time. I got my mom on it, I actually just got my husband on it. This is a retinol eye cream, and retinol is gonna be amazing because it kind of boosts collagen production in the skin. Our under eye area is very thin and very delicate, so we tend to lose collagen in that area pretty fast, and that's how you start getting more dark circles, more fine lines, and more wrinkles. But retinol is something that actually works at kind of brightening your skin, softening up any fine lines or wrinkles you might have, and just making that overall retinol area look a lot brighter. This is the ROC Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Eye Cream. This is literally the reason like my under eyes look like I got filler done. I swear I have no Botox, no fillers or anything like that. Of course, I do have makeup on, but you can clearly see that the under eye area looks really nice and smooth and healthy. And there are a ton of retinol eye creams out there. This is just my favorite one. And whenever you see these really hot girls, like they're on the beach, their body is just glistening and glowing, and the sun is just reflecting perfectly on their skin, you know what all of them have in common? They're not letting the skin on their bodies be dry and crusty. Even if you have like that perfect skincare routine, you really take care of the skin on your face. If you're not taking care of the skin on your body, what's the point? Body care is specifically so important, especially if you wear tank tops or shorts. I remember I literally used to be in college and I didn't know anything about this stuff. I would wear shorts in the summer and then I would look down and realize I didn't shave and I didn't put any moisturizer on and my legs looked...
Why are you the way that you are?
Oh my god, I'm still so embarrassed and it's been like 10 years. And the main body care tip that's going to make the biggest difference for you, and it's also going to be a pretty instant difference, after you take a shower, don't reach for the towel too quickly. Make sure your skin is still damp and get your favorite body lotion. It could be scented, it could be unscented, and slather it on. I prefer a scented body lotion because it also just makes you smell really good. And sometimes if you wear body lotion, you don't even need perfume. These are my two favorite body lotions to use after the shower right now. The first one is the Cyclar Sacred Santal body lotion. This is like if you want to smell clean and rich and expensive. It's slightly woody with a hint of vanilla, but it smells like the ultimate like it girl walking down the streets of New York. And I feel like I talk about this a lot on my channel, but that's because I truly love it. Like, you should not be listening to influencers who change up the products they use in every single video and talk about how they've used them for years. Another one of my favorite body lotion that I've used for years is the Sol de Janeiro Asia Flor body lotion. This is like if you looked up how to smell pretty, this would pop up because this is one of the most pretty floral feminine scents that's not like little kid scent. It just smells really light and playful and fruity and fun, and it's like the perfect summer spring scent. I've gotten so many compliments when I haven't even worn any perfume, but I've had just this on. I know these are a little bit pricey, so if you don't want to spend the money to get these, I absolutely love the Nivea almond oil body lotion. It's gonna give you the most insane glow too. I just don't have it on me because we recently moved and I had to leave half my stuff behind. That body lotion will literally make you look like a glowing goddess. I think it's less than $10, and I know it's unscented, so if you want it to smell really good, just take some of that body lotion into the palm of your hand and spray a little bit of perfume in it and then put it all over your body, and boom, there you go. You're gonna look like the hottest girl around that actually takes care of herself, and you're gonna smell good. Look at you. These tips are so easy, and like I said, it only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day, and some of these things you don't even have to do every day. They're like once a week or every 2 weeks. They actually make such a big difference in making you feel better about yourself and just more put together. And when you feel better about yourself from the inside out, your energy is different, and a lot of that does have to do with confidence from the inside out. Let me know if you guys want a video on confidence and how I got rid of my social anxiety. If this video helped you in any way, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more coming in my glow up series. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok so you don't miss out because I post on there every single day. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys.